Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. Vitalik Buterin reveals Ethereum game plan for 2024. Next, here's all the Easter eggs in VanEck's Bitcoin teaser. Also, Coinbase custody changes leadership ahead of Bitcoin ETF decision. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. We are a new channel here on YouTube and would greatly appreciate it if you would click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. It does help support the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline, Vitalik Buterin reveals Ethereum game plan for 2024. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin declares that the role of single slot finality, or SSF, is the most straightforward approach to tackling the majority of shortcomings on the Ethereum proof-of-stake design. Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin has shared the Ethereum roadmap for 2024, admitting that there are only minor changes compared to last year. In a series of posts on X, Buterin outlines that the continued focus for Ethereum in 2024 is on 6 main components. Furthermore, in a detailed chart with annotations and diagrams, Buterin elaborated on these 6 elements: the merge, the surge, the scourge, the verge, the purge, and the splurge. He pointed out that as Ethereum's technical direction becomes clearer, there are only a handful of minor adjustments compared to 2023's roadmap. As Ethereum's technical path forward continues to solidify, there are relatively few changes. The merge was highlighted as a key section on the roadmap, aiming to maintain a simple and resilient proof-of-stake consensus. In September 2022, the merge took place, which integrated the Ethereum mainnet with proof-of-stake blockchain, the Beacon chain. Following the merge, the most significant observation on Ethereum was the transition from a power-intensive proof-of-work consensus mechanism to POS, leading a major reduction in the network's overall energy consumption. He further noted the developments on Ethereum's single-slot finality. Finality aims to ensure that changes to a blockchain block are irreversible without burning at least 33% of the total staked ETH. The role of single-slot finality in post-merge POS improvement is solidifying. It's becoming clear that SSF is the easiest path to resolving a lot of the Ethereum POS design's current weaknesses. This comes after Cointelegraph recently reported that Buterin wants to bring back the original idea of the cypherpunk revolution for the blockchain. Cypherpunk refers to a person who uses encryption to ensure privacy when accessing a computer network, especially from government authorities. In a blog post, Buterin explained that Ethereum was initially envisioned as a public decentralized shared hard drive that could leverage peer-to-peer messaging and decentralized file storage. However, the vision started to diminish in 2017 with the turn toward financialization on Ethereum. Buterin highlighted that rollups, zero-knowledge proofs, account abstraction, and second-generation privacy solutions have become more mainstream. He noted that these could support certain values associated with cypherpunk principles. Our next top headline, here's all of the Easter eggs in VanEck's Bitcoin teaser. VanEck, following Bitwise and Hashdex, released a Bitcoin teaser for a commercial on X Friday. Bitcoin ETF commercials have been all the rage this week. The latest one to grace the small screen from fund manager VanEck is chock full of Bitcoin Easter eggs. VanEck is one of more than a dozen firms trying to get a spot Bitcoin ETF out the door. Here's the ad they posted on X.
I
The setting for the ad takes place in PubKey, a New York-based Bitcoin bar. PubKey teased in a post on X that people could head to the Nook in the bar to find some leftover swag. Just some teaser. All Bitcoiners in New York City need to make the pilgrimage to PubKey if they haven't checked it out yet, VanEck posted in a follow-up tweet. The commercial includes a number of Bitcoin references, from the obviously displayed Bitcoiner's coffee from Lightning Coffee to a stack of 11 issues of Bitcoin Magazine. A VanEck spokesperson confirmed to Blockworks that the skeleton to the left of the TV is named Tony Skeletonia. PubKey owner Thomas Paccia bought the figure with Bitcoin in 2014. He holds a single rose petal for Ross Ulbricht. Paccia said, Ulbricht is currently serving a double life sentence without parole for his role in creating the Silk Road online marketplace. There's a sign with Buy Bitcoin written on it. This is a reference to an audience member in the back of a 2017 hearing who held up a similar sign behind now Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. Yellen at the time was the chair of the Federal Reserve. Below the sign are two playing cards, a 2 and a 7. The cards are the worst hand in poker and appear in reference to how many people have found Bitcoin after being dealt a rough hand, according to VanEck. There's also a real Bedford Football Club sticker. The team, chaired by crypto podcaster Peter McCormick, has been using Bitcoin to turn the football club around. In late December, the club even offered Satoshi jerseys on its website. The ad ends with the words "Born to Bitcoin." A VanEck spokesperson told Blockworks that the commercial is actually a teaser for a longer ad yet to be released. It is the latest from potential ETF issuers and follows Bitwise and Hashdex, which have each released their own advertisements over the last month. Each company has taken a different approach. Bitwise employed the most interesting man in the world, actor Jonathan Goldsmith. Goldsmith is best known for his Dos Equis ads. Bitwise has a few variations of the ad already floating around social media. You know what's interesting these days? Goldsmith asked the camera. Bitcoin. And here is Bitwise ad.
You know what's interesting these days? Bitcoin. Look for Bitwise, my friends.
Hashdex's newest ad, released on December 28th, shows an old clip of two people discussing the rise of personal computers towards the end of the last millennium. Understanding disruptive innovation takes time, the ad tells viewers. Bitcoin's time has arrived. Here's Hashdex's ad.
You know, it's amazing to me the tremendous impact that the home computers have had on everyone, and yet it seems that people I've talked to say that it takes you longer to do something by putting it into a computer and calling it up again than if you just kept simple records yourself in the house.
Neither ad, however, includes as many Bitcoin-specific references as VanEck. In preparation for the first Ether futures ETFs, the company has launched a more crypto-native campaign called Enter the Ether. Bloomberg intelligence analyst Eric Balchanis and James Seifert believe that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is looking to possibly approve ETFs in the week leading up to January 10th. There's a firm deadline on January 10th for the SEC to give ARK21 shares an answer on their proposal. Our next top headline, Coinbase custody changes leadership ahead of Bitcoin ETF decision. Rick Schonberg will succeed Aaron Schnark as CEO of Coinbase custody as the spot Bitcoin ETF race heats up. The game of musical chairs preceding the decision on whether a spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund will be allowed on Wall Street is ongoing, with Coinbase reportedly replacing the leadership of its custody business. According to Bloomberg, Aaron Schnark recently resigned as the CEO of Coinbase Custody. Schnark had been leading the company since June 2022, but has now been succeeded by Rick Schongberg, a senior fintech executive working at Coinbase since 2021 as head of custody, foundations, and trading, according to his LinkedIn profile. Goldman Sachs, State Street, and JP Morgan Chase are among his previous employers. We have intensively prepared for ETF approval, a Coinbase spokesperson told Bloomberg, adding that the company's systems have been designed and tested to handle added trading volume, increased liquidity, and general increases in demand on our systems. Coinbase Custody is a trust company, meaning it serves as a legal guardian of assets, ensuring they are managed and distributed according to the wishes of the owner or legal requirements. The company is under the oversight of the New York Department of Financial Services, and it's audited by Deloitte & Touche. Coinbase Custody will safeguard digital tokens on behalf of many asset managers in the event that spot Bitcoin ETFs are approved by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. The news comes just a few days after Barry Silbert, founder of Digital Currency Group, resigned from Grayscale's board of directors. Silbert's departure could increase Grayscale's chances of successfully converting its Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into a spot Bitcoin ETF, according to some crypto market commentators. The SEC has previously denied several applications, but the applicants' weight in a recent court ruling may lead to a different result this time. Companies in line for regulatory approval include financial giants such as BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, and Grayscale Investments, all of which plan to use Coinbase Custody to store Bitcoin. Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchanis expects a positive decision on January 9th and trading to begin around January 11th. The prospect is driving Bitcoin prices skyward, with the cryptocurrency gaining nearly 160% in 2023. So this concludes our top headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.